Hey, you guys, it is your girl Kia up in the building, all up on your screen. And today we are going to be talking about the movie that I literally just saw not even 30 minutes ago, called Smile. You listen, there comes a time in every person's life where they can either waste 2 hours of their life on a movie, or they can waste 2 hours of life on a movie. And it was this one right here. It was a waste. Now, is this gonna be a spoiler alert video? I don't even know, because I feel like I don't even know what I just watched. Child, I feel like I don't even know what I just watched. Okay, I feel like it was a rushed movie. There were no origins. Listen, so apparently it's this what is it called? Dentity out there in them streets causing people to take themselves on to glory. You know, you gotta monitor this stuff on YouTube, because they cut you quick, honey. They cut you quick. But they was taking themselves on to glory, and each time they saw somebody taking themselves on to glory, then they eventually took themselves on to glory, and the glory, the glory, the glory. I, they don't know how, they don't know why. I feel like at some point in the movie, I was just like, did I blink too fast and miss something? You know, did I oh shoot, I missed that whole revelation. What did I miss? Did they say it? Y'all, if you have ever seen the movie Drag Me to Hell, this is the only thing I will give them. For whatever reason, I kind of like endings like that, even though they upset my spirit. If you've seen that movie, you know at the end, the inevitable happens. The fate happens. What is told to you that's going to happen, that has happened to everybody else, eventually happens to you. You know what I mean? But we're watching you over here fighting and studying and trying to figure out the cases and doing all this stuff, and trying to figure out what's going on to try to save yourself. And at the end of the day, you wasted both of our time. You wasted the actors' time, the producers' time, the watchers' time. Everybody's time has just been wasted. I'm so glad I didn't go to the movies to see this. Y'all see me all decked up and dressed up. Child, I did this for the video because I was literally just on my bed just watching this video. Literally, I'm so glad I did not pay that, what is it, $18 it is to go to the movies now? I'm absolutely happy I didn't do that, because I would have been looking like, what just what just happened? Now, am I going to watch cartoons after this because I did watch that movie? Absolutely. Listen, it's just a thing, all right? Scary or not, after I watch a thriller or a little horror, listen, I need to see Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful. Listen, I need to see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I need something to uplift my spirit, to take out the shenanigans of what was going on, because, yo, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And her little backstory that they tried to put in real quick was like, sis, how are you a therapist, a counselor, and you going through this? Listen, now I get, listen, some people don't believe in going to counseling and therapy, because they're like, how can one person help you when they got so much going on? Which I absolutely understand, especially with this case that we just watched here, where she was dealing with stuff from her childhood that she didn't want to deal with, and now she's dealing with it as a grown middle-aged adult, and she lost the fight, technically. And she was helping other people get through their struggle, but she couldn't help. Y'all, I don't know what I just watched. Just like y'all gonna look at this review and be like, what did I just watch? Honey, this is how I walked out. I walked out perplexed. Like, but you know what the bad thing is? The bad thing is that technically, when I don't understand a movie, I'll be like, every now and then I'll be like, well, let me rewatch it. I am not wasting another 2 hours of my good time to figure out this garbage here. This garbage. Child, how was the acting? The acting was acting. The acting wasn't superb. You know, you didn't have any necessarily any big name people in there. Did she make me feel believable that she was going crazy and insane? Absolutely, she did. So if it comes down to that, she played her part. Her little boyfriend, her fiance, Chad. Listen, I don't even know why he was here. I don't even know why he was in the movie because he didn't even. As soon as she started talking about she had mental issues and stuff like that, he started being like, "Oh, so I know your mom had mental health issues and it's hereditary. I'm gonna go back to my house." Like, I mean, at the same time, I can't knock him because if I see some craziness, and he was a brother, okay. So if he's a brother with somebody who's not a sister and they going crazy, like if she acting crazy and do something, then he gonna be questioned about a lot of stuff. You know, like cops is gonna be looking at him first, trying to figure out did she really take herself out or did he help or did so I understand why the brother was acting like a brother. The brother was like, listen, you a little bit too crazy for me. So I'm gonna be checking out. I'm gonna be checking out. Now I will give the storyline this. The fact that she was losing her mind and they would throw in little things that would throw you off and you'd be like, wait, so she's not talking to the doctor, she's talking to the little the entity, whatever you want to call it, the little spirit thing. This whole time, you got us like losing our mind. They drop a little hints here and there, like yeah, and then they try to throw in some little oh my god, shock moments. And I think because I wasn't at the movie in the dark to experience the oh my goodness, I was at home like, man, I hear the music. I hear the music. It's about to be some foolishness. It's about to be some foolishness. And you get a little scared here and there. Child, listen. I still don't even know what we was looking at. It was like some little skinny, stick monster figure running around, ripping off his child. I wasted my good 2 hours, is what I would say. A waste of my good 2 hours. But I'm so glad I did not pay to go see this in the movie. Do I suggest you go see this in the movie? Listen, if you just want to go out with your boo thing or you want to go out with some friends, this is a perfect movie to be a little tips messed up. To be a little turned up. So I can be like, oh girl, you jumped that jump. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she's losing her mind. If you want that type of experience, yes. But if you're going to literally be like, oh, let me get my popcorn. This is gonna be a good one. This one's gonna be a good one. Listen, you are going to be in for a massive disappointment, upsetness, wasted 2 hours. Listen, we have all wasted hours on movies, but listen, I can't waste hours on movies and money at the same time. Now, granted, I've done it, but listen, I would have really been disappointed going to see this. I would have. I don't know why it was even made, honestly. It seemed a bit rushed. There was no like they tried to do a little meat and potato storyline, but it was at the end. Like you want to do this revelation of what's going on in the end. And it's just like, bro, how did this happen? How did this get to starting? Okay? Did somebody send themselves to glory and did something crazy first and then child, it made me not want to smell at nobody though. Cause the way that smile was smiling, I would do it, but it's so creepy. I was like, okay, now that is kind of creepy. If I turn around somebody smiling at me like that, I'm gonna be like, the devil is a lie. Ah, don't play with me. Listen, I am not one of those people that's gonna figure out and try to see when I catch on to something. Listen, I'm calling somebody. They be like, I just saw the craziest thing. Yeah, I'm headed to the house right now. Like, like I'm not asking questions. I'm not trying to look. I don't need to record nothing. I'm getting up out of there. I'm getting up out of there. So if you smile at me creepy like they were smiling, listen, Did it start off right in action? Yes, I will give it that. It started off literally like straight into the movie. You didn't have this long drawn out storyline in the beginning where you're trying to be like, Lordy, can I take my nap? Because there are some movies where you go to the theater, you can take a 10-20 minute nap before you need to wake up and the action is actioning. So I will give them that, okay? It does start off jumps right into it, okay? You still jump off confused, but I mean, you get into it. There are some Kind of gruesome scenes. Well, yeah, they're gruesome scenes. Is there blood? Yes, there is blood, but it's not like a not like a super bloody massacre. It's not like 300. You know what I mean? It's not that vicious per se. Are there some interesting images? Yes, there are. But anything that gets stuck in your head, I feel like it won't get stuck in your head past the 24 hours that you watch it. Watch it Kuna Matata, sis, and go to sleep. Was this a waste of the company's time? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still lost. I am still lost about this thing. And then at the end, they try to act like she had like freaking taken care of the problem. And then it ended up being all just in her head. Like, baby girl was losing it. Okay. She was losing it. I feel like if I was losing my mind like that, I would have just went ahead and just found the nearest hospital and be like, just take me. Listen, I don't care what drugs you put me on. I mean, if he gonna come and get me, he gonna come get me, right? He can come get me doped up. he can come get me. He can come get me. You know, at my highest point. It's a mess. It's very interesting. Her family was very interesting. You could tell the distance between her and her sister in the movie because it was just certain things that I'm like, she at the party jumping crazy, and everybody's like, oh my God, how could you do this? Oh my God. Meanwhile, she tripping over tables and falling in the glass, and they just looking at her like, you want to help or nah? Crazy or not? I mean, let me help you up. Girl crying and screaming. It's a hot mess. A hot mess. Should you see it? I mean, if you do want to go see it, don't go in it with high hopes. That's what I say. If you just want to lose 2 hours of your life, go ahead and watch the movie. We've all donated our time to crazy movies. Go ahead and donate your time to this. What do I rate this? A 5 out of 10. I would never want to see this again. Not even to figure it out. Now, if y'all seen this movie and I missed something, let me know in the comment section. Cause right now I'm like, class dismissed. Class dismissed. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Did you see the movie? Are you going to see the movie? What did you think? Are you hyped for it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What's the next movie you gonna see? Because listen, I already said I want to see Black Adam. I want to see Wakanda. Listen, I already got tickets. So yeah, we'll talk about that later. See you guys. Bye.